Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Mazro'atul Ilma, and in this video I will present and explain about my final project of research statistics in ELT. For more explanation, let's check it out. Experimental and correlational case. Do you know what experimental and correlational research designs are? Experimental research design is a research design that we give something to our object that we experimented. Something in here is like a treatment. We give some treatment to our object to test whether this treatment affects them or not. In the experimental research design, we have two variables. The first one is independent variable and the second one is dependent variable. There are three types of experimental research design, but in this video, I just explained about the quasi-experimental research design for my final project. What is quasi-experimental research design? Quasi-experimental is one of the types of experimental research design that consists of two groups, experimental and control groups. And in this design, we just give the treatment to experimental group. For the example of quasi-experimental case, I choose physical batches as the treatment and student speaking performance as the outcome, focusing on second grade of junior high school student. Based on this title, we know that the independent variable is the physical batches and the dependent variable is the student speaking performance. I conduct this title to find out whether the student speaking performance can improve by giving the physical batches. For scale measurement, I use nominal scale for physical batches. I use this scale because physical batches doesn't have any score. And I use interval scale for student speaking performance because the data of this variable obtained from the pretest and post-test score. And for the hypothesis, there are two hypotheses. The first one is null hypothesis, stated that there is no significant difference, while the alternative hypothesis stated that there is significant difference between two groups. For the data analysis, I use non-parametric test, which is man-Whitney U test. I use this test because the sample size of my data is too small. For the first step, we have to open the SPSS and then move to variable view and input our variable and groups in each column. After that, we move to data view and input the data that already collected before. Next, we have to click Analyze, then choose Non-Parametric Test, then click Dialog Legacy and choose two independent samples to test our hypothesis. After click two independent sample, we will cut this box and we have to move the variables and groups in the right box. Next, we have to fill the group's name if the SPSS doesn't fill it automatically in the right box. And the last step, remember to checklist the man-Whitney in the test type, then click OK to get the result of this test. And this is the output or the result of this test. And then we have to make the interpretation based on the result of the test. And the conclusion are the null hypothesis is rejected and the result shows that there is a highly significant difference in student speaking performance between two groups and our treatment is effective. Now we talk about the correlational research design. Correlation is a research design to investigate the relation or the closeness relation between two or more variables without any treatment. I conduct my own title for the correlational case, which is the correlation between students' vocabulary mastery and their writing poem ability, with the predictor is vocabulary mastery and the outcome is the writing poem ability. For the scale measurement, both variables using interval scale. Why? Because both data are obtained from test score. It means that percent product moment is the most appropriate formula for test the hypothesis. For the null hypothesis stated that there is no correlation between two variables, while the alternative hypothesis stated that there is a correlation between two variables. For this step, same like the experimental one, after we input the variable and also input the data, then we need to click Analyze, then choose Correlate, then click Bivariate to move to the next steps. Then we have to move the variables in the right box and checklist the person one. And now we got the result from our test and we have to make the interpretation based on the result of the test. Based on the output, we can conclude that there is no correlation between two variables. Alright, after we discuss both cases, we can see the clear differences between experimental and correlational research. The main difference is, in experimental research, we provide a treatment, like my physical wages, to see a cause and effect result. While in correlational case, we don't give any treatment. We just want to see if there is a relationship between two existing things, like vocabulary mastery and writing poem ability. The purpose of these designs is also different. In experimental research aims to find out if a new method or media actually works to improve students' skills. Meanwhile, in correlational research aims to understand how one variable relates to another, which helps us understand the students' learning patterns. To conclude each case, in my experimental case, we want to prove if physical badges can significantly improve students' speaking performance. While in my correlational case, we want to find out if students with the high vocabulary mastery also tend to have better ability in writing poems. I think that's all from my presentation about experimental and correlational research design for my final project. I hope this explanation is clear enough and can be useful for everyone who is studying research statistics in ELT. I'm sorry if I made any mistakes during my explanation, and thank you very much for watching and for your kind attention. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.